Well, hi. So, have you ever been, I don't know, maybe at a meeting at work and you're sitting there and you can just feel it? It starts like this internal, like heated core, and it just starts to radiate out. And then all of a sudden, boom, you are in a full on sweating your makeup off, cannot stop it, hot flash. And it's not like you can hide this from the rest of the world. Everyone can see that you're like beet red and sweating like crazy. And it is the most embarrassing thing. You don't even know how to handle it because, like I said, you can't really like disguise it from the people around you. And it just makes you feel awful. And it's just so frustrating, right? Because these hormones of ours, they're changing and they're fluctuating, and there's so many things that you just feel like you've lost control of. And even though the things that you feel like you're still in control of with, maybe your diet and your exercise, maybe you feel like that's not enough anymore. The weight gain is still coming. You still are getting brain fog. There's fatigue. You've got like mood swings where you just either want to kill somebody or you don't even want to leave the house and like see other people. And you just are so frustrated because you're tired of not feeling like yourself anymore. Hi, I'm Sherry, and I work with smart and independent women just like you. And using holistic methods, I can help you get comfortable in your skin again. I can help you get your confidence back and regain your energy and your joy for life. And at the end of the day, I want you to feel so good about yourself that you leave the house and you are rocking a cute pair of jeans. Now, I've been in the health and wellness business for over 15 years now. And yes, it's so important that we take good care of ourselves and good care of our health so that we feel good, right? But you know what? Let's be honest. We also want to look good too, right? And that's why I want to talk about hot flashes a little bit today and what you can do to help control them, because shoot, when they like come out of nowhere and you can't control them, you're not looking so cute and pretty anymore. You're looking just kind of like a hot mess, literally, right? So what exactly causes a hot flash? Well, a hot flash is related to the decline that we have in our estrogen. And what happens is when our estrogen declines, it causes the hypothalamus, which is that little part of our brain that one of its functions is to regulate our body temperature. And what happens is the hypothalamus almost gets a little like overly sensitive to our body temperature. I almost feel like it's a little bit like when you're teaching someone how to drive and they're just supposed to turn the steering wheel just like a little bit, and all of a sudden they're like, and you're like going off the road and you're like, no, stop. It's kind of the same thing. So it's like we're sailing along and our hypothalamus might want to like regulate our body temperature a little bit and just go, but it's so kind of hypersensitive now that it's like boom, and we go into like a full like crazy hot flash outbreak. So that is basically what is causing those hot flashes. But this is so fascinating, you all. I'm so excited about this. They have actually done scientific studies, so yes, science is behind all of this, showing that breath work actually helps reduce the frequency of hot flashes and the intensity of hot flashes. So ideally, what this study has shown and what garnered the best results is to do 15 minutes of breath work 2 times a day, and then as you're experiencing a hot flash, to go ahead and do that breath work to reduce that length of and intensity of the hot flash. So I just wanted to kind of take you through today 2 different breath works, super easy, that I just like to do. The first one is just a rhythmic breathing, kind of, really inspired by yoga. And it's a slow breathing. And that idea is to take 1 breath every 10 seconds. So if you break it down, it's an inhale for 5, and then an exhale for 5. And what this does is this rhythmic breathing, this deep breathing, actually helps calm our central nervous system. It kind of eases the mind, and it also releases emotions. So not only is this breathing or breath work good for hot flashes, but if you're feeling really irritable, if you're having a mood swing, I think if you're kind of in that like heat of the moment where you're like, I just need to stop and reset before I like lose it and say something I'm gonna regret. This is like the perfect breathing. So lots and lots of uses for this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and demonstrate it. And if you'd like to follow along, I'm gonna go ahead and count the breath. So I always like to just sit and get centered, put my feet on the floor, and I like to close my eyes and breathe in through your nostrils and then exhale through your mouth. So we're gonna breathe in for a count of 5. I like to give it just a little hold at the top and then exhale for 5. So go ahead, I'm going to invite you, if you're comfortable, to go ahead, close your eyes, and we're going to breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, and exhale through your mouth for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's do that just 2 more times. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Out through the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And another inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Out through the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So easy, and I am sure you feel just a little bit better now just from doing breath work. It's incredibly easy and so powerful. Now the second breath work that I wanted to take you through, this is one of my favorites. It's called box breathing. So it's an inhale for 4 through the nose. You're going to hold for 4. Then you're going to exhale through pursed lips for 4, and then you hold for 4. Now when you do this one of the things that you want to do is you want to take your tongue and put it on the roof of your mouth, just like up against like the back of your front teeth. And what's interesting about this is when your tongue is in this position, it is very hard, I don't know why, but it is very hard for you to think. So you don't have all sort of that crazy like monkey chatter that sometimes happens when we try to meditate and all of a sudden all these outside thoughts come flooding in at the time we least want them to. The other thing I like to do with this breath work, especially for like hot flashes, I used it all the time for night sweats, is imagine something cold. Imagine you're plunging into like an ice cold lake. Imagine that you're out in the middle of the snowstorm with nothing on but maybe like a bathing suit. Imagine that, you know, all of a sudden you're like locked in a huge walk-in freezer. Any kind of thought, you know, you're in the Arctic Ocean hanging out with the polar bears, but any thought that you can really start to envision and feel that coldness, that is also such a key to reducing these hot flashes. So let's go ahead, we're gonna just do three cycles of the box breath really quick. So tongue at the roof of the mouth, back of the teeth. We're gonna inhale for 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through pursed lips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold 4, 3, 2, 1. And there you have it, breath work. Love it. It's like the greatest thing. So that's kind of what I have, I guess, for you today. And if you think that this is something that you are so loving, this idea of really taking control of your health and being able to manage any sort of hormonal fluctuation symptoms that you have, if you're interested in learning a little bit more, I've got a great little freebie. It is 5 hot flash hacks, and I'm going to go ahead and you can go to my website, happyvibeshealth.com, and download it there. And until I see you again, have a great day and peace and love.